Hello, boydem. Hello, girldem. Welcome back to another
Yo,
episode of
family.
Yo. Welcome back. Welcome back. Where we've all had. Wait, no, I can't make a joke yet. It's not been like 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, I can make a funny joke. YouTube filters and all that, or maybe it's 60 seconds, I forget. We'll do 30 seconds. We're all high energy. We've all had a ton of MD before this. Cool. So we're high as a kite, and we all love each other very much. Matt, welcome to the call. Hope you're doing well.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
It was it was a special day recently, wasn't it, big man?
It was. Actually, I completely forgot about it until you said that. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. Bro.
Yeah, it was a special day. I had my birthday. If anyone didn't know, Jack made it very obvious because I made my first post on my story not about my birthday, and then he comments on the fucking post going, "It's Matt's birthday today, guys." So yeah, I actually had so many people messaging me. Didn't know how many people I've messaged. I think I had like 50 plus messages on that day. Like, that's a lot for me. I was like, fucking hell. A lot of people to reply back to. I felt busy. So of course I hit him with the DM me with for coaching. Hit me up, and then I outreached to all of them. No, but it was really, really nice. Just for anyone who is interested, because I don't want to talk about me too much, I've got a guitar from my girlfriend, which I've actually been playing so much. And have you guys played the guitar at all?
Never.
Yeah, there's
No.
one in my cupboard. I've got one in my cupboard.
Oh yeah. Did
Yeah.
you, in the first week where you just autistically do it, your fingers fucking kill, don't they? I don't know if you
Yeah.
remember doing. Yeah.
You need to condition your hands. It's actually, oh fuck, what's the word? An unconventional way of rehabbing forearm tendonitis.
Is it?
Mhm.
That's a sick guitar, by the way, Jack. But that is actually mint. Yeah. I'm basically just trying to get used to it. It's basically these two fingers are fine. It's this middle one. I've just got a super sensitive middle finger for some reason.
What, this one?
So, yeah, that one. Yeah. No, I don't swear. I'm a good
Wait,
Christian guy.
why?
I'm not Christian. Right.
I'm the Christian one.
Fuck's
Oh my
sake.
god.
But anyway, I'm going to ask Jack first, not you, Camille, because I hate Christian. No, I'm joking. Jack, how was your week, big man? How was your week, Jack?
It's been good. I'm in for a hectic one, and it's been a hectic one. What have I done this week? So fuck, my mind's already going blank. I've done so much I can't remember any of it. Help!
You recorded
I
some
went
cool
to-
things in 4K.
Oh, you
I
had the
went
bear
to-
chickens.
Well, yeah, that's a given. I went to the Manchester Trafford Centre yesterday, which was very cool. Oh yeah, I remember everything that I did now. And then I watched The Odyssey. Good movie. Good shit. I went to TDM Gym on Saturday, which was very, very good, and well worth the cost. I went out for a drink. I know. I had a drink. I've had my first drink.
Wait, you had a drink? Was it Guinness Zero?
No, I had a Guinness, a real Guinness. My first alcoholic drink of 2026, and I did it
Crazy.
halfway through the year. It's actually my first alcoholic drink since I was like 22. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, man. Locked in and all that.
Bruv, you're getting old.
And then not tomorrow, I keep thinking it's tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to Derby with Matt and Neo, and then I've got some mates coming to Manchester who I'm then seeing, and then the next day I'm then going over to Sheffield for the day. So yeah, my days are looking absolutely manic, and I just got back into playing the drums for the first time in like 8 years as well.
I presume, are you doing electric drums, or I presume if you're in
No,
that
I
flat-
go
Wait.
to a studio to play it.
Of course you do. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm joking. That's actually mad though. Wait, how long ago did you play them? Did you say you were getting back into playing them?
Yeah, so when I was like, actually no, not quite 8 years. When I was like 17, 18, it's like so like 6 and then 6 add 1 years ago. Just about. I used to be like
Sorry.
kind of. I used to be like, I wasn't too crazy, but like I could play stuff.
Yeah.
And I've like all of it's gone, so I've been relearning, and yeah, it's been a journey so far, but I'm having a lot of fun.
It's actually a really good way to switch off. I'm just playing guitar before bed, and it's actually so nice. Maybe drums is a bit too fucking much before bed, but yeah, it sounds good. I'm gonna before we forget, we'll ask Camille how his week has been. Camille, how is prep going? If Jack is finished, I'm sorry if you're not, mate. It sounded like you were.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I just realised.
Really fucking good, mate, to be honest. Off the back of a refeed yesterday, 1,000 carbs down the hatch, feeling pretty fresh. Well, I say pretty fresh. I'm very fucked today. But it was nice to actually have a clear head for once and be able to think and speak properly. It was also written in the stars because me and my missus had a mutual agreement that I wouldn't sleep round hers until prep was done, because last time that happened, it wasn't the most ideal of situations. But I was like, okay, maybe I acted on impulse. Let's try it again, but be a bit more mindful of how we do things. So I stayed around hers on Monday. Lord and behold, I go on my morning steps. Jack's like, you've got a refeed. So I come back, I wake her up. I'm like, Jules, it's a fucking refeed. So we enjoyed some lovely meals together, and she actually got the better side of me because I was really joyful that day and I had energy to talk to her. So we had some much needed relationship time, which was very, very nice. I've done a lot of deep thinking this week regarding prep, and it made me be really grateful to be in the position that I am in now. Not to be soppy, but I think as a first timer and me being me, I put a lot of pressure on myself to enjoy prep because I want to be a bodybuilder full time eventually, or at least go pro. It was like, you have to love prep, you have to love prep. Like, this is what you're going to do for the next 10 years. You have to love it. But having a successful prep and enjoying prep are two separate metrics. You can have a very successful prep and not enjoy it, and vice versa. You can enjoy prep and it not be successful. And I was so focused on the prep being successful and ticking the boxes, and it was my first time obviously prepping. It's like, the first time you ride a bike, maybe you have the safeties on, maybe you fall over and you graze your knee. You're not going to be immediately wanting to ride a bike again. It's the same thing with anything you do for the first time, right? And that happened to me with prep. It's like, I had to sit back and be like, Camille, you're doing this for the first time. There's no pressure for you to fucking love this so much the first time, especially when you're in it and the emotions are high and you're so focused on just doing a good fucking job. So after having that realization, being like, do you know what? I am enjoying it. Yes, obviously it's hard and emotions are high and it's difficult for me to appreciate it. But there are slivers and moments in prep where I can sit back and be like, do you know what? I've come so far. This is really fucking cool. Or like, I didn't think I could push myself this hard and I'm here and I'm doing it. So yeah, definitely psychologically a much better week in prep than the last week was. Physically, obviously, it's still pretty fucking tough, but overall, I'd say it's going pretty well. And I'm actually hand on heart excited to compete now, which is weird because I wasn't excited like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So
it's mad how quickly it can change. By the way, just to let you know, Jack, have you got like a really loud fan on by any chance?
Yeah, can you hear
no,
me?
that's just him breathing.
Yeah. Your mic is like really sensitive. There you go. That's better,
Damn, my bad.
No, you're all good. I just didn't want to interrupt Camille. But mate, that's interesting what you say. Like, I think that's actually a little bit more common than people say when they kind of say like, you kind of lose that excitement and forget that you're going to actually stand on stage half naked. It's all just about getting your steps in, doing cardio and stuff like that. You lose sight of that, that what you're actually doing. And then it kind of hits you, and you're like, "Oh shit, this is why I'm doing it." So mate, I think I can speak for Jack as well. I think we're extremely excited to see you half naked on stage. Well, I say half naked. more than half naked. But no, it's really, really good. I mean, I don't know if we do a little bit of screen sharing, but he posted a little transformation into the group chat, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, we can.
Yeah, genuinely, mate. It came up, and I was on call to Becca, and I was like, I literally like audibly gasped, and Becca was like, "What the fuck? What are you doing?" Because I was actually playing Fortnite at the time, so because I played that for like 20 minutes and got annoyed. Let's see if we can get it up. Yeah, it is pretty mad. I'm not gonna lie.
Pull this up.
Sick.
Yeah, I think. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Jesus,
it's easy
look at the
prep
size of them
to,
glutes.
No wellness pro.
That's the before and that's the after. Yeah, fuck me.
What are you gonna say, Jack? It was easy in prep.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy in prep to like, especially if you're a coach or you're not like, I don't know, a teen nowadays. It can feel like you should be further ahead of where you are, or like, you know, if you hear like Camille hears a lot of stuff about like his promise in bodybuilding, etc. He's not 17 years old, not old by any means, but not like young. Like, it seems so many people are getting into the sport when they're like 2 years old now. It's very easy to not treat yourself like a first timer, and it's like, I definitely fell into that kind of hole myself, of not treating myself like a first timer for my prep. And I was, and you know, you kind of need to, yeah, you know, like Kamal said, it takes time to get used to and learn to enjoy, and you know, no prep is going to be perfect, and perfect kind of doesn't exist, because there's always going to be things like, if you're emotionally super with it and managing relationships and stuff, you might then start to question, oh fuck, am I pushing hard enough, you know?
Yeah. Completely agree. I'm seeing you two prep has just got me so excited to prep. I keep fucking forgetting, like, I'm not that far away. It's in January my prep starts, so I'm pretty excited. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing the old wish away the fucking growth phase I'm in right now, because me and Tom are very happy with how things are going. I'm getting to that chunky status now, and I love being here because it's enjoyable. Just every training session feels absolutely mint, except when it's fucking boiling like it is today. I actually hate the heat and training in this heat. But yeah, I've heard. I'm gonna ask you two, because you both obviously been here. I heard in prep you can get like super cold and just you cannot increase your body temp. Did either of you experience it with the heat wave that's going on recently? Because Jack, you're still fucking lean as well. So you're still fucking. Have you ever experienced that, or is it a bit of a myth? Or
I wouldn't say. Oh, no, you go first.
Camille, you go, man.
I wouldn't say it's impossible. You definitely feel a lot colder most of the time, and I have noticed, even though it's like meant to be summer, I'm driving with the AC on, or heating on, sorry, in a hoodie.
Jesus.
But like, it's manageable. It's not something like, this is the thing. I prefer being colder anyway, especially when I'm trying to sleep and stuff. So the only real time it bothers me is early in the morning when I first get up. But after like I weigh in and I put all my clothes on and I do my steps in cardio, then it's like, yeah, I'm fine, and I'm fine for the rest of the day. So in my natty photo shoot, very much more noticeable, but maybe I just have more muscle now, so it hasn't.
That is literally what I was gonna say. Halfway through me saying that sentence, I was like, I've heard that from only natural bodybuilders, to be fair. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe that will be applicable to me.
You definitely get colder, but like, I don't know. You can feel it. You can feel that there's less of you, and you feel colder. But when I did it, it was like the temperature wasn't too bad. It wasn't boiling, but it also wasn't freezing. I'm someone who tends to run quite hot anyway. Like, I'm always the sweatiest person in any room. So yeah, it's hard to say, but I just find that like the constant sweating goes away, and I become a bit more normal. But I mean, it entirely depends. I think if I did prep through the winter, Like, I remember seeing Joe Gillen when he was prepping through Christmas, and was ridiculously peeled, and that at winter, and it's like, man, yeah, you couldn't add more. Like, he was like a fucking dressed up like a snowman, like wearing so many layers and just freezing. But yeah, no, I can't say. I mean, like, maybe it's maybe it's people with like thyroid concerns saying it. But yeah, I felt cold, but it wasn't horrible. But equally, I think if it was winter, it would have been horrible. The temperature wasn't too bad, you know.
No, that makes sense. I don't know why. I just wanted to ask that question because I've just never fucking actually asked that. But yeah, one thing I wanted to ask as well, Jack, was you went to. Did you say you went to TDM with Aaron? You did, didn't you? Yeah. I'm not gonna we touched on TDM quite a lot last episode, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But what did you guys train together?
We did an full upper.
That's pretty. Does it have any like standout upper pieces? I know it's got that like Nebula leg press, or is it Nebula? I can't remember. It's a certain leg press that everyone fucking raves about. Has it got any standout pieces that you used?
I'm not that good at recalling kit names or having a good enough memory to tell you. I can quickly talk while I go through my feed and tell you what we did. We did the Bodymaster T-bar, which was good. We did the Flex press, which is good. The OG Nautilus chest press, which was good. Nautilus Nitro chest fly. I think that's also a Nautilus lateral raise. The Nitro Riddell. Hoist bicep curl classic. I've got no idea what that dip is. I don't know, to be honest. Kind of admittedly, I'm not a huge kit nerd.
Yeah,
like,
neither. I was generally asking the question.
I don't really remember the names of too many things. I know certain pieces, but when someone's like, "Oh yeah, the 3rd generation Cybex Nautilus collab," I'm like, "Yeah, man, yeah." And then, but if you show me the piece, I'll be like, "Yeah, I've tried it and it feels alright." Or I can look at it and be like, "I see what it's going for." I can deconstruct it, but I don't tend to remember things. Leg kit, I feel like I remember more of because I'm a bit pickier with leg kit. I think upper, I can kind of just jump on anything and get along with it.
Yeah.
But leg kit, I'm definitely a bit pickier. The whole gym is handpicked, and the whole gimmick is like all of the pieces have a clear story, so you could very easily go and have a phenomenal session. Like you can't go wrong with any of the kit.
Yeah, I heard it's got more leg extensions than people. That's what Tom said on one of his podcasts. Yeah, apparently had a load of leg extensions, which is a good problem to have. To be fair, yeah. As long as none of them are Matrix leg extensions, you're all good. That is the most horrible contraption I've ever seen. Actually, fucking hate that. Did you? Yeah, did we put? Oh, sorry, you go.
Go on.
I was literally just gonna ask. Did all of us put question boxes up, or was it just you, Jack?
Oh shit! I forgot I did that. Thank you. Fucking hell. No, spacing out over here.
Listen.
Oh my god! Yeah, we have so many questions as well. Right. Here we go. Lock in, chat. Right. Okay. We'll get Matt to go first, and we'll get Kamel, and then I'll go. What is the hardest part of bodybuilding? Like the day-to-day grind, nailing nutrition, etc.
What, me personally, or what do I think is the hardest part?
You can do both, mate. Why not?
Like personally, I think it's the balance between relationships of like friends, family, girlfriend, and then also trying to feel present at the same time. I know that's such a fucking common one, but it's common for a reason. Fair. It's just a difficult thing. Yeah, it depends what phase you're in. It depends. I think there is no balance at some points, but you can just strive to be the best you can. That's my opinion. What about you, Camille?
I agree. I would say it's, for me personally, it's not getting consumed in the process, and by doing so, letting it take away from other areas of my life. I've had this conversation with Jack quite a few times now, but I'm a very autistic person. Like when I do one task, I focus on one task only, and I do everything that that task requires, but that comes at the expense of other things. For example, like Camille the bodybuilder does bodybuilder things, but he's also a boyfriend, he's also a business owner, and he's also an osteopath. Like he's got other commitments. So the most difficult thing for me is like not giving it too much, not letting it consume me, where every single thought is, what can I be in order to be a better bodybuilder? You know, still having a life outside of bodybuilding.
I like it. What about you, Jack?
I think genuinely sleep.
Yeah, actually, so fair. That's so fair.
Like the thing is, because I suppose it's not really bodybuilding; it's more like coaching. But for me to like, I bodybuild best off of like 9 hours. The most progress I ever made was when I used to sleep like 11 hours a day in lockdown. The issue is like, from a coaching perspective, I'm up late and I'm up early, and also from like a lifestyle perspective, seeing anyone, because I need to like, I've kind of realized I need to socialize, so I don't want to completely die in a little hole. So just the odd bit of socializing, seeing people for a coffee, going to the cinema or whatever. Like by the time most people are done with work, and then like say you want to go see a movie, it's like I don't have time. I need to go to bed. So like I have to sacrifice sleep for pretty much anything, for work, for seeing people. I'm like chronically underslept. And then maybe like I'll take like 1 day a week to just like go to bed at 8 and then try and recover some of that. So for me, it's sleep, hands down sleep. The rest is so easy, but sleep is like, as soon as they come out with drugs that reduce our need for sleep, I'm on that. I'm telling you, I don't care if there's no research. I'm on that immediately. Fuck me. Right. Who are your? Well, they've said top 5, but I think that might be a bit hard. But they've put, we'll say top inspirational figures. Could be alive, dead, famous, rich, poor. Could be anyone. Top inspirational figures.
Oh, that's fucking.
Maybe
Do we
let's
go
go for
one
one.
by one? What do we do?
Maybe
Yeah, I
let's
was
go for
gonna
one.
say. Am I going first? Oh, that's.
Yeah, man.
Oh, fuck me.
That is such a hard one.
I could be really cringe, but I do like. Is it gonna be someone? Nah, I was gonna say my parents because that's the really fucking cringe answer. Yeah, but it is very very true, right? Like, I don't want to get too cringe here and and also they're in earshot, so I can't be too nice, alright? But like anything I do has come from that like desire to do someone proud, and I think they are the person who has the most, or they are the people, no matter whether you're moved away from them, close to them, whatever it may be, they're the people with the most influence on your life. At the end of the day, you'll always have to speak to them. So that's why it's got the most inspiration for me. But that's a very cringe answer. So if it wasn't that, it's Tung Tung Sahor. But anyway, what about you? Fuck's sake.
Because because I've recently met him, Samson Dowda. I think that after my short interaction with him, seeing him in person, but more importantly, having a little bit of a down to earth because his wife is Polish. So we were busting a couple jokes about Polish women. But anyways, I think interacting with someone who's at the top of the sport and seeing that he's still a genuine human being, and there was no like power dynamic or like I'm ahead of you or anything like that. Like he was the most genuine, down to earth person I think I've ever spoke to. And like some of the advice that he gave me has stuck with me the entirety of prep, and not in a gay way, but I have a photo of him that's signed that's like right next to my bed, and like every time in the morning I wake up
Sorry,
in the morning.
preface of not in a gay way. I'm like, I'm waiting for it to be gay, bro.
So I expect you to walk up to it to kiss it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but every morning.
That's crazy.
It's okay.
I'm
We're
glad you didn't do
24
that in the
minutes
first
in.
60 seconds.
We're 24 minutes in. Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, no, every morning when I wake up, no matter how mash up I feel, I look at that photo and I'm like, yeah, he probably feels way worse than I do. It's like that I can crack on, I'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be Samson Dowda for me.
That's class. about you, Jack?
I think Cal, you know. I really think it's Cal. I think seeing someone who performs at the top, who is so... Like, he still has a family. He manages that. He manages multiple businesses. Whenever you see him on camera, he always seems calm, relaxed, happy. I think kind of talking to a lot of coaches at the top, there's a lot of like dissatisfaction and unhappiness, and I think a lot of that comes from perpetual chasing of more. And Cal seems to be one of those few people who is able to be a coach but also a human being. He is consistent as fuck. He knows what he's talking about, and he just seems happy. Like he knows he's the best. He's striving for more. And I think, yeah, that's how I want to be. That's how I want to be perceived. And he's in incredible shape and he's strong as fuck. Like, that also helps. I think if Cal, Cal, if you're listening, if you want to be more of an inspiration to me, I think go and compete and win an overall, or go get a pro card for yourself. I think if you did that, I'd be like, I'm having a wet dream about Cal in that case.
Not in a gay way though. Not in a gay way.
Not in a gay way.
Or fully in a gay way. Or fully in a gay. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love Cal. What a guy. And his Tash. Come on now, the Tash era of Cal when he had the Tash. Bro, let's go. Right, next question is, how much protein is too much protein?
Oh, am I going first? I presume I'm going first.
Yeah.
All right. As much as it makes sense for you, this is such an open-ended question, but I would say the most common mistake in younger lifters is just fucking only focusing on protein or not focusing on it at all. So too much is, you will know when it's too much because your toilet will also know when it's too much. That's my answer in most cases. What about you, Camille?
No, I was gonna say until you start shitting yourself. That's probably the best way to put it. It's all gonna be relative. Like, you only need to eat to your needs. I think understand there is also a point of diminishing return with protein. There's also going to be the financial cost of protein. There's also going to be, like, obviously protein's the most satiating in macro, so like, is it going to take away from your other meals? Is it going to take away from your hunger, etc., etc.? There are drawbacks to everything, but if you want to increase your protein because you've built more muscle and your physique warrants it, cool, yeah, 100%. But you should always aim to eat to your needs, not what you want.
Yeah, I agree.
If I have to put a number on it, I'd say for most people, above 1.5 gram per pound is probably excessive. Definitely above 2 gram per pound is probably excessive for most people.
That sounds awful. That actually sounds terrible.
As soon as your appetite really suffers or digestion really suffers, then yeah, that's my answer.
And then obviously, like you said before, it's like it's all relative to your phase as well you're in, because it's always going to change as well. Well, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But anyway, so
yeah, and
we've got a bit
contrary
of a
to popular belief.
question.
Oh, sorry, go on.
No.
I was going to say, contrary to popular belief, you need to eat less protein in your off season than you need to do in your diet because of the protein sparing effect. So like, most people got it flipped around. They'll eat less protein in a diet and more protein in an off season because they're like, oh well, I'm growing, I need more protein. It's like, nah, that's the other way around.
Yeah, man. Yeah, literally. Need more carbs. Whose phone is going the fuck off? Get that shit on silent. Is that happening in my house, or is that one of you two?
Could be mine. No, it could be mine. Oh, it's because it's like on the corner of my. Yeah, it's all the hose blowing up my. It's my girlfriend. It's literally that's it. Anyway, go on.
We got a bit of a deep question, but I don't think Matt would be able to answer this, but maybe we could spin it. It's, what made you start taking PEDs?
You.
So, bro, you've got to specify that's a joke. Someone,
please clip that up.
Fucked.
Clip that up and get it on
fucked.
Instagram.
That goes out. Right, Camille.
You promised me I'd be great.
And so far we're right.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I think it was. I'm gonna be so real. I think I was pussyfoot and 1 foot in, 1 foot out with bodybuilding. And me hopping on gear was me admitting to myself, I'm going to go all in, I'm going to take this seriously. I was very aware of the risks of going on PDs before, and I knew if I decided to go down the enhanced route, there's no dilly-dallying, there's no like taking the piss, there's no like missing sessions, there's no looking after your health. And also, to be honest, it's the financial side of things. Like PEDs is expensive, and more so doing PEDs healthily is even more expensive. And because there was a financial incentive, it's like, okay, Kamal, you need to like focus on the business, you need to get your finances straight, etc., etc. So it came at a period in my at blah, 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 blah. It came at a period of time in my life where I needed something to kind of push me in the right direction. And I always knew I was going to do it later on in life. And I was like, okay, this is the hard decision that I'm going to make now to kind of boost my future, not only from a bodybuilding perspective, but outside of bodybuilding as well.
Nice.
I think in hindsight, my start to PDs was silly, and I don't know if there's. I don't think there's a good way to start PDs, if I'm honest. This is something I pondered when I saw the question come in, because my brain leapt to wait as long as possible in your natural and then start. But equally, how long do you wait? Because bodybuilding is a young man's sport, and it's like when I started, all of the speech and the talk was everyone starts when they're 18. When you're 18, that's when you start. If you want to go pro, that's when you start. You want to be a bodybuilder, you start when you're 18. So I was late. I was a few years late. So yeah, like for me it was, to be honest, I wanted to coach people on PEDs. And it was, I wanted to bodybuild, and I thought I wanted to get to a higher standard and see what that looked like. I didn't think I'd be the best, but I wanted to be able to coach and understand people on PEDs. That's a shit reason. That's a shit reason category for you. For anyone listening, that's your reason to start PEDs. You're a fucking idiot. And in the least big-headed way possible, right? It's worked out for me. That's not guaranteed. I know a lot of people who've jumped on PEDs for the same fucking reason, and they are not here. Well, they're alive, but they're not. Like, they're just working at Sainsbury's or whatever, and they're not bodybuilding anymore, and they've had a myriad of different issues, right? So again, like, I think you see all of these. I remember speaking to a few people where I'd be like, you know, why did you start PEDs or whatever, and they'd be like, oh, it's a stupid reason or whatever, but it kind of gave me my entire career and everything I have. For some people, it will do that, right? Just frankly, it will, okay? But that's not everyone. So many people take these fucking drugs, and how many successful, genuine, like really, really successful coaches and bodybuilders are there? Not that many. Especially not for the amount of money that people have put into the drugs and the health prices that they've paid. Okay, so if you're listening, don't do drugs. And if you want to do drugs, come to us. Best way to deal with difficult clients.
Oh, that's a really open question. I would say the main
I've got
way.
a protocol for this.
All right. Do you want to say your protocol and then I'll talk?
No, it's just 3 strikes. That's literally it. I have certain things which.
You are so on prep.
I love that.
That is the most
So
prep fucking sentence I've ever said.
I thought that was normal. I usually give people 3 strikes, and I'll
Depends,
if
yeah.
it depends because it could be a yellow card or a red card. Yeah, it could be a yellow card or a red card. So like if they're being difficult, but say they have like I don't know, financial issues or problems with the missus and they didn't check in on time, like if there's a valid reason, I'll be understanding. Like I'm not that much of a cunt. But if they haven't filled a check-in out 3 weeks in a row, like they're gone. I'm sorry.
Bro, okay, fair. Do you want
Like
I'll flip this on the head.
You go for
Are they actually? Yeah. Are they actually a difficult client? Because most people that think, oh, the people that just aren't getting on with the plan well are difficult clients. Like, no, that's a person. They have issues. You're going to have to fix. I think there's some coaches that just think you give someone a plan, they fucking do it. That's not how it works, unfortunately, for a lot of... Depends on the level of client, obviously. If you're coaching an Olympian, they should be not fucking worried about meal prepping and stuff like that. But the majority of people I coach are probably what's classed as a difficult client. I'm sure we've all gone through phases like that. Like, you two are very much... probably more higher end clients than I am in terms of competitive is probably what I'd say. But yeah, I'd say the easiest way is actually recognize if you're breaking through to them. Like, are problems changing? Like Camille said there, if someone's not filled out a check-in for 3 weeks, you've got to get inside their head and be like, why are they not doing that? Is it laziness? Is it that the check-ins just don't mean enough to them? Is it that they don't really understand what they're doing? There's always so many different ways you can go, rather than just, you know, right, what are you doing, basically. That would be my approach, but it's such an open-ended question. It's mostly just due to getting someone's head and seeing why they're not doing stuff. But what about you, Jack?
It's incredibly contextual. With prep clients, I'd say it's like 2 strikes. If you're in prep and you're fucking like, okay, if you're in prep and you binge, it's like, okay, maybe we need to reconsider prep. If you're in prep and you binge twice, it's like, yeah, man, don't prep. Like, let's not do this. Let's not do this. You don't need to get off the team, but like, this isn't something. Or if someone said they wanted to prep and then binge twice, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, maybe you shouldn't prep. Maybe that wouldn't be wise. So I think it comes. Stop fucking around with the emojis. They're flashing emojis on the screen. I think it comes down to like the issue of the client, right? Because sometimes people go through bad... Like, I can't tell you the amount of times where people have missed check-ins like weeks in a row, and I'm fucking fuming. I go to message them and they'll be like, bruv, I'm so sorry, like my mum passed away. And then you're like, oh shit, like that's not fun. So I always try and go in and like assume the best of people, and I'm normally just like, hey, you okay, like what's up, let's find out what's going on first. And if they're like, oh man, I just couldn't be asked, or I forgot, then I'm like, okay, well, come on. Like, I tend to offer people a bit of like, let's break it down, let's try and understand this, and then if it's clear that, yeah, nothing's changing, then they're gonna fuck off. But it depends on the context. Like, if they're known for going through rough patches, okay. If they said that they have issues with their mental health when they sign up, if they're a fresh client, yeah, cool. But if it's like, I don't know, they're like, oh, I want to...
Yeah, cardinal sin, bro.
Camille.
Matt.
Fuck off!
Fuck's sake. Oh, it definitely is Aaron. Yeah, I think to quickly touch on that, I think it's important for your clients to know that you're capable of dropping them. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to constantly remind them, but knowing that there is a boundary and you are capable of that, and you're not just a coach that allows people to push you around, holds a certain level of authority. And I'm all for being mates with your clients. I'm all for it. I'm all for building relationships, etc., etc. But there needs to be a certain level of authority because at the end of the day, we run a business and our time is valuable to us. So if they are consistently taking the piss, they need to be made aware of that.
Agreed.
Same.
I would first of all not call them cheat meals straight away. Yeah, really fucking not good. Or worst I've ever had is like someone coming on board and being like, "Oh, when's my cheat day?" I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean?" And come from another coach as well, and I'm like, I wouldn't say who it is, but I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. I just think any cheat is already a negative implication, and then you're pairing that with food. Like, what do you expect that's going to happen? You're not exactly building a great relationship there. But was there any context with the question, like in a diet scenario, in a like, or was it just right? Camille, do you want to say what you were going to say because you sound like you had something to say there.
I was just gonna say I always strategically put it after leg sessions,
Fair.
so you're getting the most benefit out of it. I think in an ideal world, you would pick a place or a group of places where you know they digest well, you know the quality of the food is going to be good, and you make the most out of the enjoyment aspect because ultimately a big reason why people have on-track meals is for, dinner with the missus or going out to see the mates, etc., etc. So even though food is a part of it, it's not always the priority. It's also the experience of it. So I would say, like, if you're doing an untracked meal, make an experience out of it. Go see your friends, go see your missus, like I said, go cook with her, whatever it is. Don't just be like, oh, I'm having a cheat meal, so I need to have a fat fuck off Domino's so I feel full. Like, nah, that's defeating the point. Like, actually make something out of it because you're gonna enjoy the experience so much more, and that's ultimately what it's about. It's not about the food.
Yeah, Literally, the number one tip is just making it about the person you're with, and then also like is like, you know, if you're trying to be realistic, recognize the phase you're in. If you're going out for an off plan, Domino's is going to be out of the question most likely, unless you want to eat some fucking tiny ass small pizza. Look at the portion sizes you normally have. Maybe go a tiny bit. Well, apart from you, fucking Camille, go a tiny bit above that potentially, depending on and recognize what level of client you really are, or level of person you really are. If you're a competitive person, you shouldn't be thinking, "Oh my god, I'm so stressed about this off plan." You should communicate with your coach, or just be like, "Right, this is just food. At the end of the day, right? I have a goal. Just look what I can have that's sensible." But anyway, yeah, go on. You go, Jack.
Dickhead. Dickhead. Oh, fuck. I'll celebrate my. Just celebrate it next year.
Fair play.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Go on. What was it?
Um, so obviously first year of training, everyone was benching because I was still in school. Like everyone was benching. That was like the thing. And everyone was trying to bench the biggest numbers. And there's a video of me benching where my arse is higher than the bar. So it's like it's even more decline than what a decline press would be. So like I touch the bar, and as I press it up, my arse rises quicker than the bar.
That's quite funny, actually. Fuck me.
And I posted that on my story, and I was like 80 kilo PB.
Fair play.
Yeah. God, Jesus Christ, I've come far.
I'm trying to think. I actually don't. I don't. I was gonna say. I was like. I'm actually quite a sensible fucking individual. Like even when I went, even with my gym, I used to train in my garage with my friends. Like, I don't know. I think probably just the cringes is having is posting. Oh no! I used to have a gym story that was called "This Is a Goated Name." I never saw it until it came out on a shirt like years later. Definitely, I wasn't the first one to say it, but what was it? Taking Tren and Banging Men. That was a goated story name. I used to post like a photo, and then I remember because I cringed at the time. I still posted it. I posted one with when like hard style was a thing. It was like a really shit pose with like what is it? Set fire to the rain hardstyle. I've got such nostalgia when I listen to that. By the way, so sometimes put it on. It's actually goated. It's actually goated, but it's that was like second month of lifting. That was like second month of lifting. I got a bicep vein and I thought it was the shit. So
That's cute.
yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I would argue that's better than not lifting my glutes off the bench though.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find the video and send it to you guys because it was genuinely
I'm not
actually
sending the photo. I'm not sending my
I
photo.
don't think you guys would ever look at me the same.
Oh, Jack, I bet were you like? Did you do anything bad, or is it very much you were very sensible? Shit, yeah. You must have listened to Cal's question last week. Jeez.
Such a neat. Oh my God. Oh my God, I found it. Oh my God, I found it.
Did you? Yeah, but I feel like now you probably grunt do you grunt more or less than you did then? Oh god. Okay, well, fair. And that's with fucking a lot of stuff in your system. So I say a lot. It probably isn't a lot, but so much. 7 gram.
Get,
Have you found the video?
get it up on the share screen.
Yeah, a car was 7 grand. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Yeah. What is? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god.
I posted that on my story. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, if I can get a Snapchat one, I will. I'll just download it and get it because that will be quite funny if I can find it.
Hey, Jack, you've gone really quiet.
Let's have a look. We should probably pause it so someone's not just listening to us fucking search for stuff. But okay, or not. I'll just kill myself. Oh, I forgot the blonde hair era. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. As a posing coach now, looking back at this shit is so painful, man. This is so bad. Oh my god, I have lifting gloves on. What the fuck? Oh.
Yeah,
Jack Jimrat. Oh.
I
Hard
remember.
name.
But yeah, everyone knew it. Everyone knew it.
That's class. Well, I don't know if I can post this into the group chat. Alright. Yeah.
They were.